So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
They'll try and throw for it here.
On third down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down live. And they were able to get him down and force the punt.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
16 yards.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
2nd and 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now a dump off here complete, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he is going to get this close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the Titans' 24. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 7 carries, 57 yards.
And only 7 carries in last week's game, but I just don't know how any runner can really get loose and feel like they're into the game with that few carries. You've got to get that number up to around 15.
And how he got away from that first tackler, no idea, but he did, and it winds up with positive yardage.
21-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and...
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
That's caught by Waller out left side. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They go with Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Here's Jacobs. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Tyler Lancaster on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and...
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
try to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line.
Jacobs.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
The 17-yard line.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
A gain of 16.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Well, no takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st down, Raiders.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And I'll tell you.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin out west at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. And it's the Niners who have the lead as those two teams play the second quarter. The 49ers trying to finish that one off and claim victory. Next, we'll head over to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars. The Giants seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. In that matchup, all even in their battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is our score. Will we see things open up in the second half? To find out, we get it back to our guys in the booth, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Sam Sloman set to kick off.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inlet. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And it's going to be a short field to work with after this one. It's touch. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Quarterback is sacked. A loss of 5 yards.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Now they go for it on. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be caught by Edwards. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Flushed out right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step is involved.
And he comes back with 1 complete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Raiders on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. First throw now for the backup Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I'll bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Titans, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
We find ourselves in Denver, Colorado. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Bryan Edwards. And it's second down. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. J.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving some...
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Raiders first down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
And the Las Vegas
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29. And he slings one that's incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. Third down here. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Yards to go.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
First down.
Back to throw now on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Passer defense.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Jacobs down. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 13 carries, 78 yards.
Partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week. It's a pretty good...
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of
16 yards, a first down.
Raider first down.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 15 yards on the play. First down. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
That's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson. They're backed up here with a first and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Back to throw here. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
But it's third down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. The front office all smiles when the ink went dry on this new contract.
Not only them, how about the coaching staff? Because oftentimes the front office, the coaching staff may have different opinions about the value of a player. I think everyone was in sync on this one.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Complete to Brian Edwards.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead. He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The open man here, Renfro. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That catch good for only a couple. Throwing left side, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 23. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
For Brian Edwards.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Ujeda and Wosu got the sack there. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Complete to Henry.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
2 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Henry runs.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
25-yard line.
He'll look downfield for Waller. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for the Raiders. 51 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
The quarterback keeps it.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him.
And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. It's their corner. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25.
The pass.
It's a big play there for Vegas. 51 yards. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's back to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive. Well, partners, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended. Down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal, go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. You know, we've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where they were on the clock, right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field? Was it makeable for their kicker? All those things come into play here, and it turns out they don't get it done.
So for Las Vegas, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll fall to 1-2. Start your week by installing your game plan.
today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
On the coverage.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. And they're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll throw again from their own end zone. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, 99. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Brian Edwards. And that'll bring up second down.
Kenneth Murray on the coverage.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
And the Raiders first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 14-yard line.
Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
The quarterback on the
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
They're trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Jacobs, the Raider ball carrier.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
Able to find Walter. That's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. That is going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
Chargers 7.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Melvin Ingram. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. More from L.A. in a moment. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Kick catching defense. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free, but a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Malik Collins gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw left side, take it in by Renfro. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On first down, Jacobs. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Ball carrier.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, all right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Chargers 7.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
They'll come out through. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? They'll get this underneath to Jacobs, and he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's a first down throw that's complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Back to throw now on first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll set up a throw. That's into the hands of Edwards. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
The 31-yard line.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. And able to complete it to Moreau. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Las Vegas.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Catch made. It's Moreau. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. And he fires one incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll find Moreau here. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to or less. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kenneth Murray coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, fourth down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
14.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Henry runs the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's back to throw. Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
And this will be caught by Edwards.
The pass.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
It's a gain of 19.
Back to throw. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 20.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down.
Incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
11 on the play.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Bryan Edwards. And that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. For his running back, and he's got him complete. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
A gain of 7 yards.
A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Chargers 21.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Chargers, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll have a tough... Start your week by installing your game plan. Start your week by installing your game plan. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Today, from
they go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain.
the pass.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to, but when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Raiders.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. they'll throw here out of the gun. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Working the middle here. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Going to throw right side here. Complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. And he is out up around the 15-yard line. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Raiders.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out to the left, that's where the tight end Moreau is. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. They'll look to throw here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
24-yard
gain. Normally you see three tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Complete to Josh.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brings up
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 12. And a Raider 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
42-yard line.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
3rd down.
Now Sam Sloman is on. This from 42 yards out.
A 42-yard attempt.
And this one is right through.
It is good.
And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Raiders 10. Dolphins 9.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway.
Offense.
They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway.
Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Still third down.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back them up halfway.
Offense.
So that one will be accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 90. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked.
The pass.
2nd down.
Intended for Henry Ruggs.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st down, Raiders.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Terrell Basham coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Eluding the pressure right. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The open man here, Renfro.
The pass.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. And John Gruden has made the call. His guys are going for it.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in a 1st. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And they get the football. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. On first down, it's Jacobs. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Complete to Josh Jacobs.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Bryan Edwards, his first touchdown. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that run. His defensive linemen, they covered things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker. You're not allowed to climb. You got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there. And a really nice play resulted for them.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
That was pretty obvious. He didn't let him catch it.
Agreed, and what's hard is you make that long run downfield to try and cover it, but you got to locate the football as well.
One final try for Tagovailoa. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Las Vegas, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Tonight, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's a...
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll drop to throw. And he'll find Moreau here. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 10 catches, 138 yards.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
He's going to find and complete it to Renfro.
the pass.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the bird.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Chris Jones able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13. Yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Offense.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 15.
Yards to go.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. He's got a man complete.
The pass complete to Henry Ruggs.
For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Flush to his right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of... Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or two shy of midfield. It'll wind up just a 35. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Of course, they had the option. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Makes it second.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory right at the 40. And incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Brian Edwards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
The 40-yard line.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Vegas, 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. 3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 24-yard line.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Well, I'd have to say that for him,
so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
It's now
Third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
there's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Raiders 13.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Reception here by Ruggs. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Las Vegas.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Bryan Edwards, but it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Flush to his right. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. First throw now for the backup car. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Chris Jones, his 2nd sack of the night.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And he's got it. And now this is going to be close. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. On first down, Carr. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. 7 yards, the pickup there. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Kansas City, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3 and 4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead. Start your week by installing your game plan.